We're in a place they call the American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami, Florida. Right on the water, the home of the Heat, where we're broadcasting live today. For the Miami Heat, they come in off a loss to the Spurs. They battled and battled, but could not pull it off at the end. Guys losing by just a single point.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, you know, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Yeah, that's a good call, Greg. I mean, there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT, and that can happen after you expend so much energy just to force the overtime.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Williams is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Verjao in at the center, locking down the middle. Williams back to James. For three, Williams. Williams missing again. Here's Cannon. He's guarded by Williams. There's the dish to Whiteside.
Stay down. That's his first personal foul.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the night.
2.
No good on that one. No good on the second free throw. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Williams. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Williams has got the first points up on the board here for the Cavs. Wade kicks to Whiteside. Pass to Dang. Back to Whiteside. Whiteside sets the pick for Wade. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. That's a 2 from Dang. Rebound by Anderson Verjao.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Mavericks in Dallas.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you'd see a team get that hot away from home.
Here's Cannon. And that one hits back iron. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
All right, Doris, thanks. Now, here's Wade. 29 points for him last game against San Antonio.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
And he gets it to go.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
On the wing, Dang. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Williams. For the finish, the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And, Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Bosch, a screen on Irving. Here's Cannon. He's covered by Irving. Feeds to Bosch. Lots of room. And it's good.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
In the corner, Irving with it. Outside, Williams. The steal. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The wide open look here for Bosch. Here's Whiteside. Kicks to Wade. The second chance effort. The shot is off, so Cleveland will take it the other way. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with the win.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Yeah, it was really simple. I mean, you look at the numbers, they did a better job of knocking down the free throw.
some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. The Cavaliers.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Winslow's checked in for Whiteside. Gerald Green comes in for Dwayne Wade. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Isaiah Cannon. Chris Kamen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Shumpert comes in for Kyrie Irving. The Heat have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. And so here's Cleveland. They lead by 7. There's the feed to Shumpert. Kaman dishes to Williams. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. Bosh grabs the miss. For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Dang passes to Augustine. Bosh kicks to Green. Fires the 3. That's good. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Williams inside the line. And again, it's Cleveland.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Dang, a screen on Williams. In the corner, Winslow with it. To the middle. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. On the clock. The 3 from Bosh.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
And that's always your first priority defensively, Greg, and I think they're doing a nice job.
Shots good by Williams.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
With the floater, Augustine no luck. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Augustine with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Here's Green. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against San Antonio, and he gets it to go.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now here's Williams. They lead by 7. No good from 11 feet.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now here's Williams. Justice Winslow missing his last shot.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Williams for 3. Another miss by Williams. Green. No good.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
And before the game, we heard from Chris Bosh. While they're taking it one game at a time, he definitely sees the big picture. Chris Bosh has become one of the wise old men of the NBA with his long and very successful career. Clark, there's a lot to be said for knowing what's coming and knowing how to handle it.
Well, he is indeed one of the elder statesmen of the league with his 2 rings, and dozen-plus years, but he's also a very smart player to begin with, high IQ. Combine those two things, and you sometimes get 21-7, like Bosch is still delivering for Miami.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
They've got Jared Bayless. Whiteside is out there with Dang. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Cannon in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He finished with 39 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Here's Wade, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. The drive by Wade. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
The kick out to Irving. Back to Williams. Here's Love. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
He just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Dang up top. High post try. Rebound by Anderson Varejao. Varejau's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Getting ready for Miami. Chris Bosh is checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Dwayne Wade. Green, he's checked in for Jared Bayless. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Cannon. Now here's Winslow. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 55 seconds left to play here in the half. Williams against Augustine.
Move the ball.
Out to Smith.
Too much.
Thompson sets the pick for Smith. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Smith's got 8 points.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Here's Augustine. And the wide open shot from Green. No good. And Cleveland the other way now.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
And stolen by Williams. For the 3. And through the first half.
Thank you, Kev.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
On the court for Cleveland, Love and Verjao are up front. Kyrie Irving is out there with Williams. And it's James in at the small forward position. Now here's Irving. Pass to Williams. Goes up from the top of the key, and that one's good. Williams has got 23 points. The Heat trail by 16. Cannon dishes to Whiteside. He kicks it to Dang. Wade against Williams. Dwayne Wade again. Wade's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Double team on Williams. Irving with a clean look. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. Wade kicks to Whiteside. Dishes to Wade, and it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. And there's the pass to Cannon. Bosch, the screen. 4 on the clock. Goes up on the wing. They get a hand on it.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Timeout, timeout. Miami calls timeout. Start it.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He told his guys, when we've got the ball, let's take it right into the teeth of the defense. Attacking the basket is going to be their MO. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Williams. Following the score by Luol Deng. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Whiteside with it. Now defended by Verjao. Deng kicks to Bosch. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Williams with the block. To the middle. Here's LeBron. There's the... killer two-handed slam.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Cannon kicks to Bosch. No good on the 3.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Outside Williams. It's a pick by Love. And Williams, here we go. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Chris Bosch.
Really an extraordinary game for Williams. He's got 26 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Jared Bayless is checked in for Miami. And Williams drops them both. Here's Cannon. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Bosch, the screen. Here's Cannon. Bosch, a screen on Irving. Passes it to Whiteside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williams can't hit. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. The open shot by Bosch. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. 8 points for Chris Bosch.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
LeBron kicks to Williams. Kicks it out to Love. No one near James as he lets it go. Gets a very good look and converts. LeBron's got 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Bayless from 13 feet. It goes down.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Now here's Williams, and he has 28 points for the game. And stolen by Whiteside. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Here's Cannon. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Heat have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
Isaiah Cannon. 2.
And that one falls for Cannon. And some changes here for the Heat. Winslow comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Gerald Green in for Jared Bayless. Then for the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Varejao. Smith comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Shumpert in there for Irving. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Williams kicks to Thompson. Back to Williams. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bosch has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Shumpert. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. DJ Augustine's checked in for Isaiah Cannon. Bosch against Thompson. Bosch kicks to Winslow. He dishes it to Green. 5 on the clock. Bosch, the screen. And it's Gerald Green with the 3. Green's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play. And that sends Freak to the free throw line. DJ Augustine picks one up. The Heat trail by 18. To the paint.
That's a wall.
And it's Bosch, that time on the assist by Augustine. 10 points for Chris Bosch.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Williams against Augustine. Smith the pass to Williams. The screen from Thompson. Shoots off the screen. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
That's a wall.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Kamin's checked in.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Williams, that's good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Stolen by Thompson. The shot by Williams, no good.
You know what? His finishing ability is not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
That's outstanding hang time improvisation right there.
And Miami making a change here. Deng's checked in. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Shumpert against Green, and stolen by Williams. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Williams leading the charge.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead by 19. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Deng out there with Green. Then there's Chris Bosh. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Cannon in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Inside, here's Wade. The rebound by Kevin Love.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Williams, that's good.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
And Miami shooting well. They're at 45%. Green kicks to Wade. With some arc. Rebound Love.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 8 here in the quarter.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Outside Bosh. He feeds it to Cannon. Now the dish to Wade. Clock at 6. Will it go? It's rebounded by Cleveland. Irving's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Pass to Williams. Shoots a 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Williams has got 48.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Here's Cannon. He's covered by Irving. Another miss by Wade.
You know, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Williams can't get it to go. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Wade, good.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Feeds it to Williams. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And he gets it to go.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Heat have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. And it's Wade penetrating. Another miss by Wade.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Williams can't hit.
He just never looks comfortable when he's that far away from the basket.
Dang gets a wide open look. No good from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Williams for three. Cannon with the rebound. Cannon's got his third rebound tonight. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And here are the Cavaliers. This run now up to 13-2. Williams with the ball. Takes a three. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Open shot, Green. And the shot falls short this time.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Williams. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Williams with the steal. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And that one falls for Williams. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
You want me to close my eyes on this
big
one,
group
too?
substitution here for Cleveland. Chris Kaman's checked in for Verjao. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for Smith. And it's Livingston in for Irving.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
Here's McRoberts. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
They have got to get a hand in his face. I mean, he's unconscious from out there.
The Heat shooting not great, 40% for the game. Augustine passes to Bates. And Haslam kicks to Bayless. Trying to get back on track. He used that pick to get in close. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a rookie.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep. You know he can hit the three ball, but we saw him do a lot more damage than normal, and that really opened up the game.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. And you hear Kyrie Irving's name, and you think of a playmaking point guard. But he is as deadly a shooter, Kenny, as anyone in the league from time to time.
I mean, the guy won a three-point contest,
yeah.
So no surprise there. You know, he's averaged, 2 to 3 three-pointer shots made in the last couple of seasons. Now he's quick to get off his shot off the dribble, which is different from most three-point shooters. That's why some people don't really recognize him as
The Cavaliers coming to an Eastern Conference contest in this game. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. The 76ers hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. They're in 9th place in the Eastern Conference, still in the playoff picture, but they could use some wins.
And you know what? They don't want to get swept on the season series. 3 straight losses against this group this season, so some extra motivation here tonight.
Greg, you look at how their matchups have gone to this point, and it's not going to be easy. Hard to not have some doubt creep in. So this game will be a test of not just their talent, but their will and resolve, too.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Love and Verjao are up front. Williams is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's James in at the small forward. Now here's Williams, coming off a solid outing against Miami. Irving passes to James. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Okafor sets the pick for Roten. There's the pass to Okafor. No luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And finished off by LeBron.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Now here's Roten. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improved.
Both free throws good for Okafor. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Williams kicks to LeBron. Back to Williams. Shoots from 14. And he hits the jump shot. Williams has got his first 2 points.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Okafor. He's coming off a 16-point game against Boston.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Nobody near Williams. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Williams has got 5.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
To the right side. Feeds to Bellinelli. Launches a 3. No good. Excellent D there from Williams. From beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. And Philadelphia the other way now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate to lose in OT, no matter how hard you played. You want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Miami.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
And he hits it and gets hacked down the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Nerlens Noel checks in for Carl Landry. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Thompson's checked in. The screen from Thompson. Irving gets a screen from Williams. Williams has a screen for Irving. Down low. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Roten kicks to Covington. There's a screen by Noel. The high post shot. Covington with the bucket. And it's all knotted up.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Thompson sets the pick for James. And a wide open look for Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Irving's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And here is Roten. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. In transition, here come the Cavs.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Here's Bellinelli. 23 points for him the last game against Boston. Roten kicks to Noel. And that's off the glass and in.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's get a hand to your own Sixers dancers. One more time.
Well, from long range, this collection of point guards have caught fire in the second half of the season. Here are the numbers. Freak, number one.
I mean, his first job is to orchestrate for his teammates, but being as fantastic as he is at shooting the three, he's never reluctant to take that shot if it's available.
And if I'm coaching him, I want him taking that shot. I mean, just look at the percentage. I mean, that earns you the green light for me on every possession.
Here's Sloan following the basket by Freak. The screen from Thompson. Noel, a screen on Williams. Here's Sloan, the dish to Noel. Kamen with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Sloan following the basket by Freak. And it's sent back by Kamen. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. The open shot, Williams. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Noel. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Here's Williams. 13 points in the game. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
And so here is Philadelphia. 9-point game. Embiid.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Out to Smith. Back to Williams. Takes the three. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
What a three at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Couldn't.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA. The 76ers will go for a different look here. Okafor's checked in. Landry comes in for Reggie Evans. Robert Covington's checked in for Hollis Thompson. And it's Bellinelli in for Donald Sloan. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Chris Kaman's checked in for Verejao. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Williams in for Irving. We've got Tony Roden. Carl Landry is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Okafor in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific. He finished with 54 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance. For him and for us, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Rebounded by Covington.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Inside. Here's Noel, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Shape up. Shape up.
Roden kicks to Bellinelli.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period, and that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
There's the pick, and the foul called on Freak. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight, so he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Tries a 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. And that's now 25 points for Williams.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Noel dishes to Okafor. The shot misses. Kaman with the defensive effort. Williams attacking.
Just absolute domination in this one for Williams. 25 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
And the 76ers making a change here. Sloan's checked in.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Okafor takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Okafor's got 9.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy.
Here's Williams. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And Cleveland making a change here. Smith is checked in.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Here's Sloan. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Okafor with a screen on Kaman. And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Same approach as always. Give me the ball, let me do my thing. Sometimes guys on our team or a coach try to overthink things. It's simple. Just get the ball to your natural score. Make sure you don't trip on yourself when you're getting out the way.
Kevin, back to you.
Oh. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Guys, we saw some amazing dunks from him. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last 2 quarters, but I'd love to see him try.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Williams, and it's Varejao in at the foul. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Bellinelli. He's guarded by Williams. Shot from the low block. The shot by Bellinelli. No good.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
There's the pick. Pass to Roten. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Roten's got 6 points.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Williams. Plays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 36.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
That's definitely been the case with
Get into
guards since the All-Star break, as you can see in these shooting percentages. Freak, number 1.
And that percentage is what you'd expect to see from your big man. I mean, to get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter says a lot about his efficiency.
He has been absolutely deadly from the field, and that's because he's just as good at creating his own shots as he is at getting shots for his teammates. He knows how to find the open looks.
2 on the clock. Here's Roten. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Cleveland's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Covington kicks to Thompson. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And Robert Covington gets the 3. Covington's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Roten kicks to Covington. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Embiid with a screen on Irving. Roten the pass to Embiid. Here's Landry. It's tipped, but they recover it. They recover it. And Thompson kicks to Roten. Tries yet again. Here's Embiid, and they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in 1 trip down the floor. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Williams attacking. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 7th assist here tonight.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Top of the key. Cavaliers with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And he gets it to go. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
No coverage that time.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Williams attacking. No good. Good D by Thompson.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And that one's good.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Here is Williams. Three-pointer. And it goes at the buzzer.
Digging deep to hit that shot. That shows some serious guts right there.
Oh, man.
No explanation, no excuses, no hesitation, no fear. Just tremendous execution.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. We've got Okafor. Grant is out there with Evans. Then it's Donald Sloan. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Picked by Okafor. Pulls it from the elbow. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Okafor with the steal. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
And the foul on Tayshaun Prince. Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid comes in for Okafor. And it's Jackson in for Donald Sloan.
Joel Embiid, Pierre Jackson.
Prince against Grant. Now here's Jackson. Guarded closely. Here's Evans. Here's Embiid. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean dunk that was, Gary. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pump.
Shot's good.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Williams against Jackson. 5 to shoot. Williams dishes to Prince. Shoots it up. And that one hits back iron. Here's Philadelphia. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Evans kicks to Embiid. Rebound by Williams. Stolen by Jackson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one is on Kamen. And the first one drops. And the 76ers with some changes. Carl Landry's checked in for Evans. Robert Covington comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Tony Roten in for Thompson. Cleveland also making some changes. Kevin Love's checked in for Kamen. James comes in for Tayshaun Prince. And Irving subbed in for Sean Livingston.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Williams attacking, and that one is stuffed right through.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't, Kevin. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Marco Bellinelli.
Philadelphia with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And stolen by Williams. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Roten with it. Williams picks him up. Embiid the screen. Now here's Roten. He's guarded by Williams. And Bellinelli is good for three.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Left side Williams. On the wing, Irving. It's Williams with the drive. That's short off the rim. The 76ers trail by 20. Covington passes to Roten. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
And the 76ers making a change here. Noel's checked in. Kicks to Irving. Landry against Williams. Clock at 6. The baseline J. They get the rebound. Back to Irving. James wide open. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 17 points for LeBron.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. Gentlemen, some late-game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Outside Williams. No luck. And it's Philadelphia the other way. The feed now to Roten. Landry dishes to Roten. There's a screen by Noel. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He's got 17 points and 7 assists. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Reggie Evans, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Thompson comes in for Robert Covington. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Roten. Sloan, that's good.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Cleveland.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude and really backed it up.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4-0.
That's impressive on one side, but embarrassing on the other side, Greg.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Williams. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Knocked away. Slow. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That one is on Kamen.
At the line for your 76ers, Donald Sloan.
That free throw good from Sloan. And Philadelphia making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Sloan hits them both. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now here's Williams. Defense is right there.
76ers foul call. Jaleel Okafor. That's his first personal foul.
And that one misses.
Team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Chris Kamen at the line for two.
And the second free throw, good. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Tries a three. Can't hit. Here's Sloan. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
What can you say about the show he put on tonight?
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cavaliers group has been getting things done. They're a team that no one wants to face right now. With just one loss in the last 10 games, they'll be tough to beat. And for all those teams that have wrapped up playoff spots, Shaq, what can we expect from them strategically here at the end of the regular season?
Well, for the top team, Ernie, it becomes about securing home court advantage. You want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs. We've seen a lot of teams, Ernie, start off strong. Where are they now?
Do you want rest if you're a frontline player? If you're a guy who's playing a lot, do you need some rest before the playoffs?
You know, a lot of people answer that question, and if you played more than 8 years, yes, you need rest. If you're a young player, such as Freak, you don't need rest.
No, you.
The Cavaliers are out of Cleveland as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in tonight's contest. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the first game back in Atlanta for the Hawks. And you look at this team, pretty impressive. Certainly a playoff contender with the third best record in the East.
And, you know, right now for Atlanta, they've had a dream. Season, and I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
It really is amazing how far they've come in the course of one season, from afterthought to title contenders.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Williams, and it's Verjao in at the 5 down low. Cephalosha misses. Cleveland with the ball. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And, guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them, wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. T kicks to Horford. He'll set a screen off the pick, and he gets the jumper to drop.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now, here is Irving. 8 points his last outing. The shot by Williams, no good.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
It's stolen by Korver. He dishes it to Cephalosha. It's hauled in by LeBron. Hawks on D, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Picked by Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. Cephalosha misses. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Love outside. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Let's send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Doris?
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding, he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thanks again, Doris.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Korver attacking. Teague against Irving. From 10 feet out, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
He kicks it to Williams. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Korver, no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Williams passes to Love. The drive by James. Here's Williams. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Hawks. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Hawks trail by 4. Dishes it to Cephalosha. Passes it to Teague. Over to the wing. Schroeder kicks to Teague. No good on the triple.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. First in field goal percentage. First in three-point field goal percentage. And they're also number 1 in free throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Williams up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Teague dishes to Schroeder. Millsap a screen on Irving. At the elbow, Horford. No good off the front iron. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Irving kicks to Williams.
Move the ball. Stick it to
It's stolen by Teague. They're running. Dudley's shot is good. Dudley's got his first 2 points.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Thompson's got his first basket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Schroeder. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Horford, no luck. LeBron with him. The dish to Williams. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Teague, the pass to Millsap. The 3 from Dudley. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Horford. He's averaging 19 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. The game is coming easy to him right now.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Hardaway's checked in for Millsap, and Justin Holiday subbed in for Teague.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now here's Schroeder. A floater. Horford's shot is good.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Williams up on top. He's guarded by Schroeder. Williams dishes to Shumpert. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just
Vance is averaging around 9.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Smith. And now Williams. Whoa!
Woo. And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
that indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And, indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And, Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always...
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Thompson and Verija at the 4 and 5. Amon Shumpert is out there with Williams, and it's Smith in at the small forward. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was superb. He finished with 51 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy. Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Millsap with it, now defended by Verija. Puts it up from 12. Millsap misses.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Smith kicks to Irving. Outside Williams. He tries for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
And his stroke has been...
Irving. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Here's Horford. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Horford's got 7.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Move the ball.
Irving passes to LeBron. Williams for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Oh, and here comes Korver all alone. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on LeBron James. The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. For Atlanta, Jared Dudley's checked in for Horford. Justin Holiday comes in for Cephalosha. Hardaway is subbed in for Kyle Korver. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Chris Kaman's checked in for Verija. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for James. And it's Williams in for Sean Livingston. Clock at 6. Hardaway from outside. No good. Williams with the defensive effort. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Pass to Shumpert. The kick out to Irving. Cleveland moving the ball around. Williams in the post. Guarded by Hardaway. Irving against Holiday. Williams. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Williams has got 25 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Shumpert against Hardaway. Back to Holiday. Offline with his three.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Williams inside, guarded by Holiday. Nobody near Williams. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Holiday dishes to T. Knocks it loose. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And oh, he just jams it right over Paul Millsap. What a play.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
And so we wrap up the first half. Cavaliers lead by 13. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta.
Okay, that was some strong work in the first half. Let's talk about what we got to do to keep this crowd out of the game.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Just absolute domination in this one for Williams. He's got 27 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
Teague and Korver are the guards. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. And it's Cephalosha in at the small forward position. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Teague kicks to Millsap. Outside Korver. The shot from 20 feet away. And Millsap, here we go. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. For Atlanta, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And he knocks down the first one.
Paul Millsap.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up. shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Korver kicks to Teague. Picked by Horford. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Outside Irving. Now the pass to Williams. Rebound Atlanta. Horford's got his third rebound on the night. Over to the left wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Cephalosha kicks to Teague. Millsap against Varejao. Korver gets a wide open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Korver's got 6.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going for your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
As the season has progressed, these players have heated up from beyond the arc. The best three-point shooters since the All-Star break. Freak.
And instead of wearing down as the season's progressed, his legs really seem to have gotten stronger, and so has his three-point shooting.
Three-pointer. LeBron passes to Williams, and that is good. Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He's looking for some old-fashioned offense right now. He wants the pick and roll to be the centerpiece of their game plan at that end of the floor. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Horford with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 14. Teague with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Cephalosha kicks to Millsap. No good. Good D by Williams.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot. They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Cephalosha's shot is good.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Pass to Love. Cleveland moving it around. Irving gets a screen from Williams. There's a screen by Williams. From past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Teague kicks to Millsap. Back to Teague. With the teardrop, and he gets it to go. Teague's got 9.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Outside Williams. Back to James. Kicks it to Williams. Shot left block, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Feeds it to Horford. They set the pick. And it's Korver in the corner. Back to Horford. Irving against Teague. The shot misses, and Cleveland will come the other way. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the boards.
Yeah, they were overpowering it inside, and you've really got to like their chances, Greg, if they can replicate that tonight.
Millsap misses.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Pick by Horford. Teague dishes to Horford. Horford with a screen on LeBron. Sefolosha passes to Horford. Here's Korver, and the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Jared Dudley's checked in for Millsap. Hardaway comes in for Sefolosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kyle Korver. And then for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Varejao. Smith comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Kyrie Irving.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Teague against Shumpert. Teague kicks to Horford. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 6 assists in the game.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Williams. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one play. Think of this. Only one play in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around. But Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
The feed to Kaman. The screen from Thompson. Dishes to Williams. He kicks to Shumpert. Back to Williams. Pulls up. Atlanta with the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Dudley. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Dudley's got 10. Williams attacking. And he slams it in.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Shumpert against Hardaway. Dudley with a screen on Shumpert. Here's Schroeder. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers leading by 21. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Hardaway against Williams. And he drops it in from the low post. Williams has got 51.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cavaliers ahead. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been and the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Kaman. Love comes in for Wesley Johnson. James checked in for Tayshaun Prince. And it's Williams in for Smith. On the court for Cleveland, Love and Varejau are up front. Williams is out there with Livingston. And it's LeBron in at the 3 slot. A moment here now for an injury report. And now Doris Burke has an update for us on Iman Shumpert. Doris, what's the news?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Cleveland's head athletic trainer. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. This injury could be a huge blow to a team with title hopes this season if he were to miss significant time. Kev, hoping for the best on the sideline here.
All right, Doris. We will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
James against Korver.
Move the ball.
LeBron kicks to Williams. Varejau setting the pick for Williams. Shot clock at 6. 18 feet out. Off the left rim and out. Hawks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Korver kicks to T. Inside, Dudley. And that one's good.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And the Hawks making a change here. Watson's checked in. James dishes to Love. Sinks the 15-footer.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's Cephalosha. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
It's Williams with the drive. Here's Varejau, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Villanueva passes to Cephalosha. Williams with the steal. Jumps up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Always some entertainment value when you go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and the wrist breaker.
Outrageous, guys.
There's the screen. Korver kicks to Villanueva. He feeds it to Cephalosha. Just 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
The shot's good from Love.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And stolen by LeBron. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Atlanta making some changes. Horford comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for C.J. Watson. On a switch here also for Cleveland. J.R. Smith's checked in for Sean Livingston. LeBron outside.
Move the ball and stick it to
At the elbow, Williams. Back to James. Shot clock at 5. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Urebko's checked in for Dudley. Hardaway comes in for Cephalosha. Justin Holiday's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Watson in for Dennis Schroeder. Chris Kaman's checked in for Cleveland. Livingston comes in for Kevin Love.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity. With the wins piling up on the year, this will make it now 61 total.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Williams. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
They set the screen. Holiday dishes to Hardaway. Picked by Horford. Hardaway, no good. And here are the Cavaliers. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Williams. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Williams has got 59 points.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
From the arc, off the mark. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the...
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
I think I was just trying my hardest to be fake out through. A lot of times you just go through the motions with stuff, so if you work hard to sell a fake, you can open up space like I was able to. I can make a living in Hollywood with my acting skills, you know what I'm saying?
Albeit grudgingly, I will admit tonight you were the master puppeteer. Kevin, over to you.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.